Hey guys, it's Jessie and welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year and welcome to the start of my new project. So welcome. If you guys are unfamiliar with my Project Pan stuff, I have plenty of playlists on my channel and you can catch up on all of last year's, but today I'm going to be introing a new project for 2022 and that is going to be my whole collection Roulette Project Pan, which is going to be in collaboration with my lovely friend Reagan from Reagan Plays With Makeup. If you aren't subscribed to her, please do. We're both doing lots of panning content this year. If you like my content, I know for a fact you'll love hers. She's an amazing person and just so kind and lovely, and she makes great content, so please do check her out. I adore her. I'm honestly just such a huge fan of her videos, despite the fact that we are friends. But we are going to be doing the whole collection Roulette Project Pan this year in collaboration with each other. So if you don't know what this project is, basically you take every product in your collection, every makeup product, and you assign it a number. So I've numbered it. I have products from 1 through to number 182, and I'm going to be randomly generating, I think maybe 10. I'm not 100% sure how many I'm going to do, maybe 8 or so. We'll see how we go, and going to be working on them to hit pan. So I'm including almost every single one of my makeup products in this. I'm not counting eyeshadows individually, I'm counting palettes as a whole. And then my pan that palette for this year, both of them aren't included, along with a couple categories like brows, mascara and powder, because I don't swap those out. I use the same ones every day, and I only really have one on the go. So yeah, I'm super excited to start this off, and yeah, I think I'm just going to start randomly generating the numbers. So I'm going to pull up a random number generator on my computer, and also I'm going to be having 3 different options for goals on these products. So first one will be to use it up. If I've already hit pan or I'm nearly finished with the product, I'll be aiming to use it up. If that's not the case, then I'll be aiming to hit pan if I think I can do that, or hit 50 uses. Along with that, I'm not going to be working on more than 2 products from a certain category, so I won't be working on like 2 cream blushes or any more than that, because I just don't think that's doable for me, and I want to be able to work on a large variety of things rather than just having to circulate through 5 different cream blushes that I'm panning. So I'm going to put in from 1 to 182 and randomize the first number, which is 137. I'm actually so excited for this. So 137 is actually an eyeshadow palette. So I'm only going to work on one eyeshadow palette. I forgot to mention that. I'm only going to work on one eyeshadow palette because I am already doing a pan those eyeshadows and a 1 week 1 palette and a pan that palette. So I'm working on a lot of different shadows. So I'm going to pick one singular eyeshadow from this palette. So I've got the Oden's Eye Soul Main palette. This is pretty new to me, but I really do enjoy it. So 137 is that one, and it looks like this. So I'm going to randomly generate a shade to use. We have 4 by 3, 12. So 12 here to pick from. So I'm going to do a random number generator of 1 to 12, and we got the shade 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a really pretty shade. So it's going to be this shade here, this kind of gold shimmer shade. This, I believe, is the shade Galaxy, if I'm looking at the names on the back correctly, and it's just a really pretty gold. Like, it's just a really nice gold shade. So this should be really easy to pan. As you can see, I like wearing gold looks, and yeah, I think this is going to be really nice. So I'm going to make a little note of that one. That is the shade Galaxy. So I think I will try to hit pan on that one. I don't think it will take more than 50 uses, so I will try and hit pan on that shade there. That's super exciting. So if I now roll in an eyeshadow palette, I will just re-roll and ignore that. So yeah, next up we have number 118, which I believe is also an eyeshadow palette. Yeah, so we're going to move past that. That's my Coral Obsessions. 150. Oh, okay, that is a lipstick. So that is going to be my Body Shop lipstick. I worked on a Body Shop lipstick for a lot of last year, and I eventually did end up using it up. I think this one, so this is in the shade 03, and it doesn't have a like shade name. This one's got quite a lot left, so I think we're going to be doing 50 uses with this one, or using it up. Obviously pan isn't really an option, so I think 50 uses probably on this, and we will see where we are. It's quite a pretty shade. That's what it looks like there. So just a nice kind of bubblegummy pink, kind of cool tone pink colour. I think that's really nice, so I will make a note of that one. So then generating again, we have number 82. 82 is a highlighter, and that comes from my Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter palette. This was actually a gift from Reagan when she sent me a bunch of makeup. So this is shade number 3, which is the shade Butterscotch. So that is this one here. I'm probably going to pull this out and put it in my singles palette because you can, and that will make it easier for me to reach for. So that's actually a similar tone. That's actually so funny. It's such a similar tone to the eyeshadow. It's just this one down here. I mean, it's slightly dark, but I think overall it should be fine. This one, I think this might be a 50 use again, but it's just this shade down here, Butterscotch. So obviously a little bit deep, so I probably won't be able to use tons and tons of it, but I don't think it's like, it's not giving too much of like a grey cast or like anything like that, so I think it should be okay. So yeah, I will probably remove this one from the pan so I can pop it in a singles palette and just have it in my everyday makeup drawer because this is a little bit bulky. So yeah, this is the product that we're going to be working on, Butterscotch from my Sugar Glow Kit. Generating again, we have number 12, so that's definitely near the top. So number 12, that is a concealer. So that is my Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer in the shade 03. This is pretty new to me. I do really like it. It's probably one of my favourite concealers. This is just what it looks like here. It is in the shade Ivory 3. I don't know how you can see. There you go. This one will definitely be 50 uses. This is pretty new. So yeah, I'll have no issue using this 50 times. I think that'll be great. So I'm going to pop that one down there. So that's our first 4 items. Then we have number 91, which is another highlighter, I believe. So again, only working on 2, so this will be the last highlighter that I roll in. This is in my Technique highlighter palette, which I actually haven't used very much. So this is the shade number 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this one down here. So that is what that one looks like there. So that is the shade Butterscotch from my ABH Glow Kit, and that is the shade from my Technique palette. So again, I think this is going to be 50 uses because obviously I don't use a lot of highlighter. I like that they're quite different tones. I think if they were similar tones it would be a bit difficult, but we've got a much more golden one and then a much more kind of icy one. This will also work well. It's probably an inner corner highlight, so I'm pretty happy to roll that one in. So that is product number 5 and our last highlighter. Then we have number 37. So number 37 is a blush. That is from my Revolution Bloxy palette, and it is blush number 7. So number 7, oh, that's interesting. It's this one down here. So it's kind of like a mauve colour, but it's also got some like, I don't know what that's called, marbling in the pan. I don't think I've actually used the shade at all. I just swatched it upwards on my hand here. I don't know why I chose to do it like that. That is actually really pretty. I really like that blush colour. I think that's a really nice tone. It's definitely kind of a dusty pinky red tone, and I think that's going to be really pretty, especially in the winter. That's going to look really gorgeous. So that is our blush. That is product number 6. So then we have number 23. Number 23 is a cream blush. That is my Beauty Crop cream blush. It's actually one of my least favorites, but I don't mind it too much. This is just what it looks like here. I tried to pan it last year in my project pan, but I got like 1 month in and I was like, there is no way that I'm ever getting through this. So I reckon this one will be a 50 uses again. I reckon this blush I could probably hit pan on. So that's gonna be the goal for that one. And yes, this will probably be a 50 uses, even though there's not a lot in here. So this one is definitely a very unique tone of blush. It's definitely a very pink blush. I've swatched it up here. It's quite similar to that lipstick, but that is just the tone up here. I got this in a glossy box. It's quite nice. I don't mind it too much, but yeah, that is the shade there. So yeah, that is our 7th product. I think I'm gonna roll in 8 to start off with. I think that's probably a good number. So next is 172, and that is actually a lip oil. So that's my Lottie London lip oil. This is pretty new to me. It is this one here. So this is the Lottie London Oil Slick Lip Oil. Looks like this. This is in the shade Extra Cherries. This is actually pretty small, so I think 50 uses may finish this. I'm not too sure. We will see. I mean, if I take the stopper out, you can already see there's not tons of product in there. So I reckon I could probably use this up actually. It's quite small. I think it's definitely a mini. So yeah, that's gonna be our 8th product. And I think I'm gonna stop it there because I may wanna add more things in the future. But I think we have a good amount of stuff. I mean, we've got a concealer, we've got 2 highlighters, a cream blush, a powder blush, a lipstick, a lip oil, and a concealer. So I think that is enough. Like in terms of a makeup routine, the only things I'm really missing are bronzer and foundation, really, I think. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm really excited to share my progress, so I'll just talk through everything. So this one, the goal is going to be for 50 uses, or PAL. I think it's going to be 50 uses. This one will be 50 uses as well, the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. The Lottie London Oil Slick, I'm going to try and use this one up. The Body Shop lipstick, I'm going to try and get 50 uses on. The Palm Balm from the Beach Crop, I actually think I want to change my goal to pan. I think I can hit pan in here before 50 uses. Then my Revolution Roxy blush, this one down here, I think I'm going to try and hit pan on that one. Then my Technique Colour Fix highlighter, I'm going to aim for 50 uses. And my Untitled Chapter shade, I'm going to aim to hit pan. So yeah, I'm really excited for this project. I think we've got a really fun amount of products in here, and I'm really excited to work on these. I'm excited that this is in a roulette style. I love a good roulette style project. So yeah, I think this is about to be super fun. So yeah, don't forget to check out Reagan, her channel. We're going to be uploading our updates on the same day, so make sure you are subscribed, and I'm so excited to see what products she is working on. But yeah, I really hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. You can hit the bell down below as well to be notified every single time I post a new video. And if you want to watch one of my other videos, there'll be 2 on the screen now to pick from, as well as a load linked up in the cards from earlier. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.